Eisenhower Answers America.
They say we've never had it so good. Yet I've had to stop buying eggs. They're so expensive.
No wonder. You actually pay 100 different taxes on just one egg. We must cut costs, which means we must cut taxes.
Eisenhower Answers America.
General, how would you clean up the mess in Washington?
My answer? It's not a one-agency mess, or even a one-department mess. It's a top-to-bottom mess. And I promise we will clean it up from top to bottom.
Eisenhower Answers America.
Can you cut taxes, Mr. Eisenhower?
We can and will, if you help. Taxes have gone up steadily for 15 years. The Democrats say they must go up still more. Help me put the lid on crazy government spending.
Eisenhower Answers America.
My children hear so much about government graft, they think everyone is crooked.
I know. Too many politicians have sold our ideals of honesty down the Potomac. We must bring back integrity and thrift to Washington. This we are determined to do.
Eisenhower Answers America.
General, if war comes, is this country really ready?
It is not. The administration has spent many billions for national defense. Yet today, we haven't enough planes for the fighting in Korea. It's time for a change.
Eisenhower Answers America.
Today they say I never had it so good. Yet my pension won't even feed me and my wife.
It's not just your pension. It's the same with our bonds, our savings, our Social Security. They've all gone down. Yes, it's time for a change.
Eisenhower Answers America.
Mr. Eisenhower, what are you going to do about taxes?
We are going to bring them down. And here's how. We are going to cut out the billions that Washington is wasting and put that money back in the pockets of the people.
Eisenhower Answers America.
General, the Democrats are telling me I never had it so good.
Can that be true when America is billions in debt? When prices have doubled, when taxes break our backs, and we are still fighting in Korea? It's tragic, and it's time for a change.
Eisenhower Answers America.
General, just how bad is waste in Washington?
How bad? Recently, just one government bureau actually lost $400 million, and not even the FBI can find it. It's really time for a change.
Eisenhower Answers America.
I pay $24 for these groceries. Look, for this little?
A few years ago, those same groceries cost you $10. Now, $24. Next year, $30. That's what will happen unless we have a change.
Eisenhower Answers America.
Can you cut taxes, Mr. Eisenhower?
We can and will. Today, an average man with one child has $1,200 in taxes squeezed out of his pay. Yet the Democrats say taxes must go up. But we will put the lid on government spending.
Eisenhower Answers America.
I'm 66. I can't live on my Social Security. Nobody can.
I stand for expanded Social Security and more real benefits. Believe me, sir, if I'm president, I'll give you older folks action, not just sympathy.
Eisenhower Answers America.
We retired on less than a $2,000 pension, and at today's prices, we just can't live on it.
With today's taxes and prices, you need over $4,000 to buy what $2,000 bought then. That's why I say, vote for a change.
Eisenhower Answers America.
Mr. Eisenhower, are we going to have to fight another war?
No, not if we have a sound program for peace. And I'll add this. We won't spend hundreds of billions and still not have enough tanks and planes for Korea.
Eisenhower Answers America.
My husband makes more money today, but we can't buy nearly as much food.
The administration's own figures show that today people can afford less butter, less fruit, less bread, less milk. Yes, it's time for a change.
Eisenhower Answers America.
It was extra tough paying my income tax when I read about Internal Revenue men being fired for dishonesty.
Well, how many taxpayers were shaken down, I don't know. How many crooks escaped, I don't know. But I'll find out after next January.
Eisenhower Answers America.
You know what things cost today. High prices are just driving me crazy.
Yes, my Mamie gets after me about the high cost of living. It's another reason why I say it's time for a change. Time to get back to an honest dollar and an honest dollar's worth.
Eisenhower Answers America.
I'm a veteran, General. What's wrong down in Washington? Graft, scandal, headlines. How can you fix it?
Here's how. By your votes, we'll get rid of the people who are too small for their jobs, too big for their britches, too long in power.
Eisenhower Answers America.
General, I'd like to get married, but we couldn't live on the salary I get after taxes.
Well, the Democrats are sinking deeper into a bottomless sea of debt and demanding more taxes to keep their confused heads above water. Let's put out a sturdy lifeboat in November.